Welcome back. Because I am running out of material right now, I can't fish. We're in between ice and soft water. I am starting a project out here, and I guess I'm going to take you guys along with me. Let me know in the comments if you like this or I shouldn't do anything like this again. But ultimately what's happening is I am taking my shop, which is in shambles. I'm going to go around and show you real quick. And I am going to insulate it and heat it, hopefully, for next winter. And I'm starting this spring. What I'm using currently for a heater does not allow me to tape anything in the shop while it's on. It's this guy, this Mr. Buddy, or Mr. Heater Contractor series. I'm going to turn this on so you can hear it real quick. Makes it really hard for me to communicate with you. Heater does great, but it's not a long-term solution. So we're going to insulate, and we're going to get hopefully a propane, maybe electric heater that will kind of heat the garage. So that's the goal. If not by the end of, hopefully by November, that's done. But we're gonna get started today. So you've probably never seen this before. I used to have over here in these two spots, basically just to the left of the boat here, I used to have this huge chest, and then I'd have two of these two behind the table over here. One stacked on top of the other. You couldn't even use the one because it was below the table, and the other one had doors on it and it was way up there, and you really couldn't use either of them. So this is what my table looks like right now, with all the stuff out of the cabinets. And yeah, I'm gonna put you on the boat here, and I'm gonna get to work insulating and hanging cabinets and revamping this thing. So follow along. Hopefully you'll like this. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two. Maybe you'll take a tip. Maybe you'll do something in your own garage, get inspired. Who knows? I don't know what my goal of this is, but here we go. right, well, that was day 1 of probably many, but 4.5 hours, and I feel like there was a lot of progress made. You should be able to see in here that I'm using scraps from around the yard, things that we used for the bathroom we just redid, things that have been laying around, and trying to spend as little money as possible. The biggest expense is probably going to be the insulation. I haven't even started the rafters yet, but we got pegboard that is going to be usable. I'm not messing with that. I'm going to use that. I think that's going to be helpful. So I like the pegboard. There's another chunk behind the fridge. The fridge is getting moved over to there. The cabinet's wet up. We've got everything kind of organized. I'm sure there's much more organization going on, but we've got lead on the far right, and then a bunch of stuff for plastic, and then all my little memorabilia stuff up top. So kind of excited right now. It's a good project. It's 33 degrees out, but it's been 50, 60, so the ice is starting to melt. I don't know how safe it is. So we got maybe 2 more weeks and we'll be in the boat, and in those 2 weeks, this is what I'm working on. So thanks for watching. Part 2's coming. See you soon. Day 2 starts now. All right, welcome back. Day 3. I don't know where the last time it cut off was, but I know you didn't get all of what I did, so I'm gonna kind of show you where I'm at here. So refrigerator was there next to the window. The window had some ugly drapes on it. Then there was a round table, a big round table here, and this square table here. So what I did was I basically divided the square table in half and ran a 2x4 under each one of them, screwed it in. So now I've got 2 workbenches. Took the middle part, it would expand to even a bigger table. I took that middle part out and took half of that, mounted that to here with a 2x4 for the microwave as a center location. So I've kind of got a place where, you know, I can either have 2 people working. If Chad's ever back in the shop, he can work on one bench, I can work on the other, or I can have, you know, lead going here and tying paint here and pouring plastic here, or whatever I want to do. I think you saw that stuff go up. I still have got a disaster area of just junk everywhere that I'm going to be cleaning up tonight. But ultimately, what I needed to do was free up some room. If you can, you won't be able to tell until the very end probably. And I don't even know if anything else that I'm doing. I'm just kind of cleaning this mess up at this point. But I will do a very much after it's done and the four-wheeler's back in here. I have doubled my floor space here once I get it clean. Between the boat and the table, I can actually walk around in here, move more freely. The refrigerator went there, by the way. Put up some, ultimately, I don't care what this stuff looks like, but I insulated all of it. And what I don't want is the mice and that getting in behind there. So I put a bunch of drywall. This is a concrete backer board from when we were doing the shower, and it's all insulated back there. So I've got hodgepodge crap back there, but I figured I'm covering that up anyway, so I don't really care what it looks like. Like I said, I'm using a lot of scraps. What I am gonna find is some pegs for my pegboard. I can use that to dry plastics or hang plastics for a while before I'm finished with them. So I got lots of pegboard space that was already here that I just never utilized. So I'm kind of excited about it. It's getting close. It's 70 degrees out today, or 67, so close. So we still had 10 inches of ice yesterday, but by the end of the week that should probably be cut in half and maybe even almost gone. Within 2 weeks for sure, we're going to be back on the water doing some stuff. So I'm kind of just going to set you up and I'm going to clean up. I don't know how much of this is going to go in the video. I will show you a very much finalized, after I've got all the shit cleaned up, I'll show you a finalized little walk around. But thanks for watching. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Share it out to a friend, maybe inspire somebody. I'm far from done. I've still got to insulate there, insulate all of this up there, the rafters, all this needs to be insulated still. It's going to be a slow process, but ultimately I've got some workspaces now and I'm pretty pumped about that. So thanks for watching. Gonna stop there for the night, mainly because I need some inspiration on a few things I still gotta hang up. But look at how much room. This, I should have done it before. I think I did, but ultimately I doubled my space between the boat and my workstations, and spread my workstations out, so I'm excited about that. I really am happy with this. My Silverado Camus corner. Dad's garage, I think I got that from the girls. Angler of the year from Friday. For last year, that says Angler of the Year in there somewhere. Gone fishing, 5 o'clock somewhere. My fishing brag board, which will have some better pictures on it. Hugs Pub, thank you Mom. So, and then my For the Love of the Game, that's framed MJ, the GOAT. I've got this mirror, which I don't know if I'll use. This, which is definitely going somewhere. I want that to be prominent. That's one of my favorite things that my best friend got for me. And then this is going in here somewhere too. Another picture of the GOAT. And there's another mirror back there. So I need some inspiration, which generally comes when I've had a few beers and I'm not drinking tonight. So I'm gonna let it sit. But all in all, this is probably the end of the video. You'll see the rest in future videos. Outside of just cleaning up my tools. Oh yeah, I got these to hang too. But outside of cleaning up the tools, hanging those few things, she's operational and I'm excited about it. So thank you for watching. I know this is not fishing. It's kind of a time killer basically, but we're getting really close to getting back on the water and doing some bass fishing, walleye fishing. There's going to be a April trip to the Detroit River, at least one coming soon, help fill the freezer. But until then, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, and catch you next time.